So I don't know if y'all remember, but like back in October, my little boy accidentally broke my laptop. Um, and I got a new one. So I don't know if I showed you guys yet, but I got a new laptop, and I was just going through some of my old videos from when I went to California, and I want to show them to you so we can laugh together, because I literally just got done laughing so hard that I was crying, you guys. Like, they are so hilarious. So come on in. Don't be shy. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So let me go to the content, and then let me go to the shorts, and then I want to make y'all laugh because, oh my God, I just laughed so fucking hard. Hey TJ, do you want to laugh? First of all, who wants to laugh? If you want to laugh, put a 1 in the chat. If you want to laugh, put a 1 in the chat. Are y'all ready to laugh? Okay.
You know, there's also a little bit on the edge when it comes to her, you know what I mean? So if you want to stay healthy, take a lot of some vitamins, and stay away from Lenny, okay? Please? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Listen, I've got some big bad to do. Okay? So we'll do it together. 18. You don't understand, I gotta be alone for a while.
Okay, are y'all ready?
Sure. No problem.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Hey, Ashley.
Another boring day in the court for me, that's all. Yep. Oh my God, not hurt my guy.
Are y'all ready to laugh? That's all my co-workers.
Ashley!
These are all the people I work with.
Oh God, here we go.
Why do I look bald-headed?
Oh God, here we go. Oh God. Oh my God, not hurt my guy.
I love it.
Sorry, baby. I need to hear.
Oh my God.
Not hurt my guy.
That was so funny.
Sorry, baby. I didn't mean to get your hair.
Okay. That was so funny. Okay, and then
It's me, your best friend, home.
Oh my gosh, you guys. And I just have to tell you guys, the Bathrobe Chronicles is big mad, you guys. Big mad. She done sent all her little bathrobe friends over to my channel, and I didn't realize it because you know, YouTube holds. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It's okay, Pixie. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to show you guys those because I was laughing so hard. So, Bathrobe Chronicles and her little besties are big mad. They all came over to my channel and was stop talking about me, stop tagging me. Girl. That is rich coming from you, Bathrobe. Okay, Mrs. Make 100 videos and post 6 to 7 times a day in the subreddit about me. Girl. You can dish it out, but you can't take it when I return it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I really tried to like not respond to her. And this is exactly why. Because when I do, she literally can't, she cries. Cries wolf. Oh no, she's making fun of my Asperger's. No, baby, I'm making fun of your dirty ass robe. I don't give a fuck if you have Asperger's. I don't care if you have autism. That has nothing to do with it. I'm making fun of you because you sit in your same dirty ass robe in the garage because nobody wants to hear your fucking rambling ass delusions in your house. Get it right. Get it right. What we're not going to do is try to take people's mental health disorders, people's DV, and then say people are laughing at that. Y'all tried that with JK and it didn't work. Okay? So, no, I'm making fun of your dirty bathrobe. That's what I'm making fun of. Get it right. Yeah. And I'll tell you guys, like it's like probably 4, 5 girls, maybe 5 girls tops that she has that are like rallying up with her. And there's this one girl in particular, I'm not going to say her name because I'm not trying to send her any hate, but I blocked her on Facebook. And when I blocked her on Facebook, she started messaging me on TikTok, basically really upset because I had blocked her, right? And I was like, listen, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not trying to go back and forth with you. Like, if it really bothers you that I blocked you, I'll unblock you. So I like unblocked her, right? Because it's like she kept on messaging me like upset because I had blocked her, basically. Tell me why this girl was in my comment section. It was held for review, so I didn't see it until today. Talking shit. Like I saying that I sent somebody to her and to message her. First and foremost, no. I don't send anybody to do anything for me. Nobody will message you on my behalf. No one. Nobody will reach out to you on my behalf. If I'm going to talk shit, I will say it with my full fucking chest. So no, I didn't send anybody to you. Sorry, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. But it's the same, like, it's the people, like these girls sit there and they defend JK for lying about her prison time. And then they go, Nicole's a body broker. And it's okay that JK lied about her prison time because Nicole's a body broker. Like I said, if I'm a body broker, report me to the police right now. If you don't do that, then you are supporting me, body broker. Treatment center that doesn't. Okay? Because y'all already know I don't work for a rehab. I don't send people to rehab. That's not what I do. Okay? If I'm doing that and you believe that in your heart of hearts, I'm waiting. Where are they at? Janine! Bathrobe Chronicles. Where are they at, girl? Where's the fucking 5-0? If you believe that in your heart of hearts, full-fledged believe I'm doing that, you need to report me to the fucking law. Okay? You need to turn me in. Because if you really believe that, that's against the law and it's wrong. Okay? So call them. I'm waiting. I have been waiting for 4 years for them to come and arrest me. Come kick my door in and take all the money I'm making off putting people in rehab. Where are they at, y'all? Where are they at? For those of you guys that sit in there and y'all, where are they at? I'm challenging you. Call the police. I'm waiting. Where are they at? Do you support? If you're not calling the law, then you support that. Then you're giving me a pass for what? So you could just talk about it online? Call them. I'm waiting. And this is what I'm talking about. It will never fucking happen. Because if I was doing that shit, number one, I would be flying from coast to coast eating green eggs and toast. Okay, I would be flying around taking people into treatment centers everywhere. Number two, I would be making hella content promoting rehabs. I don't promote no rehabs because I don't really believe that you need to go to rehab to get sober. You guys know how I feel about that? We've been over that a million times. So where are they at? Where are they at, Bathrobe? Come on, I'm waiting, girl. I'm challenging you. If I'm a body broker, send the motherfucking folks. I'm waiting. It's never gonna fucking happen. Because it ain't fucking happening. So that's what's so crazy about it. So Diana says, hey, Pixie, is that the Diana that we were talking about on the phone today? That's in the chat right now? Because I know there's been multiple Dianas. Deranged, unhinged. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. Welcome to the mod squad, Diana. So anyway, it's okay for her to make 50, 60, over 100 videos, okay? Saying I'm a body broker and telling lies online about me. But when I respond and I say, you win. You win. Keep on. You win. Call the law. Report me. Nicole Pludre, 7 Stonebridge Circle, apartment 731, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72223. Call the motherfucking law. Okay? When I sit here and I challenge these people, I tell them, turn me in, report me. Guess what happens? I sit here in my house, peaceful as fucking day, and don't nobody fucking come to get me. Because guess what? I'm not fucking doing that. Okay? I'm not doing it. So, like I said, I've been challenging these folks since day one, and you guys see where I'm at. I'm still standing here, still standing tall. But so I wanted to tell y'all because I was going through my health for review comments, right? And so they were all. And they all say the same thing. You're a body broker. And you know what else is so unhinged and so sick? To send people to text my cell phone to act like they're people who need help. That's so fucking deranged and so sick. But I'm going to tell you guys, if you send me a message and you ask me for help, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, what kind of help are you wanting? Are you wanting to do medication-assisted treatment? Are you wanting to do outpatient? Like, let me know, and I can help you, and we can research together. But I don't have no place that I recommend to you, like just one place. There's many different places that you can go to, you know? So I'll be waiting to be arrested for body brokering. The time is ticking, you guys. I mean, if I'm doing this and I'm harming all these vulnerable people, right? Surely they should be coming after me by now, right? Surely they should have all their ducks in a row, all the records of all these people that I've harmed, right? Right? So where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are are they at? Y'all don't know about Bathrobe Chronicles. Bathrobe Chronicles used to literally beat the dog shit out of people online for calling me a body broker. She used to make videos taking people down through there, standing up for me. Okay? What changed? What changed? What changed was my channel got deleted. I was very upset about it, and I told her, Jessica Kent got my channel deleted. I'm almost 100% certain. And she said, you don't need to make videos about Jessica Kent. If you do, it'll be bad news. Don't do it. And I was like, no, girl, I'm calling her out. That's what changed. When I started calling out a larger creator that was bigger than me, that she could attach herself onto, that's what she does. And that's what she does and has done for years on social media. Okay? She has never been able to stand on her own. Okay? She's tried, but the only way that she can get views or engagement or any kind of like following is when she's talking about other people or doing these unhinged psycho things to other people, because people watch and they're like, damn, and they like don't want to be involved, so they like, support her because they don't want to be the next person that Bathrobe is making unhinged 50 to 60 videos in a row about. Yeah, all the people while you're making those, they're all behind your back, straight up, because you can't stand on your own. You have to bash other people and make content about other people. You've done it ever since you started on social media. And I've known you since 2015 on social media. I've sat there and watched you do this for years. So I'll believe it when I see it, when you start standing on your own and you start actually making content that's trying to help others and that's actually about your story and not trying to bash other people. But it will never fucking happen, because you will start doing that, but then you don't get the response that you want and you don't get the growth that you want. So then you give in and you give up and you go back to harassing and doing unhinged, multiple psycho over and over again videos about people. And what it is it doesn't even make sense. Like, it would be different if you sat there and the things that you talked about made sense, but you don't make sense, so nobody can follow it. And so that's what you've always done. Always. Since I encountered you in 2015. And I was one of those people who was like, I don't want to be on the bad side of this situation. I would rather have this person supporting me. So I was kind to you. I gave you access to my Facebook groups. I allowed you to be a moderator and help me, because I didn't want to be on the other side of that unhingedness. And like I said, this girl used to go to bat, taking people down through there, advocating and sticking up for me, because she knows that I don't do body brokering. She knows that. She knows that. She used to be one of my biggest pit bulls. Okay? And how the tides have changed whenever she saw that she could attach herself onto a creator that was even bigger than me. She's what you call an energy vampire. Okay? And she will attach herself onto somebody that's bigger than her because she cannot stand on her own. And that's not being mean. That's just me stating the obvious facts. And you can go through her shit from all the way back in the day and see that. Oh, yeah. She used to go and tear people the fuck down for me, dude. Because I had where that whole rumor got started was there was a woman who was about 70 years old on Facebook named Carol Terwilliger. She's passed away since. Okay? This woman, Carol Terwilliger, had a web page, a online like gossip site where she would type all kinds of lies about recovery advocates, really popular recovery advocates. Me, Rich Walters, Richie Webbers, Andrew Hager, anybody who was Chandalin, anyone who was anyone in the recovery advocate space who had like a pretty large following, this woman would make up outlandish claims calling them body brokers, saying the most horrible things that were never, ever proven. Okay? Never proven, never validated. In fact, one guy, his name was Rich Walters, sued her and won because she was actually harassing his family to that point. So this woman went online and started typing on this website about me, saying that I was a body broker. Okay. And so that's where the rumor got started. Okay. Like I said, then one of her little friends, who was a like 50 or 60-year-old woman who used to go, she used to call herself a therapist. Now she's known as Convict to Counselor here on YouTube. She used to be called That Therapist Tanya. This woman attached herself on with Carol Terwilliger, and they started making video after video after video about me, saying that I was a body broker. This woman, Tanya, decided she was going to call CPS on me, say that I was SAing my son. Okay? And some people that were in a group chat with her got wind of it and screenshotted it and sent it to me. And I saw it. And when I found out about that, that's when I went in and I found out that this woman was not a therapist, a drug and alcohol counselor. I reported her to the board in her state because she was posing as a therapist online, which is illegal. Okay? And I sure the fuck did do that shit. Because when you fuck with my son and you say some fucking crazy shit like that, damn straight I'm coming for you. Okay? And that is how that all started. And Janine, Bathrobe Chronicles, was one of the main people who used to go to bat, dragging the fuck out of these motherfuckers for me, standing up for me. Okay? It all shifted when I fucking was standing up for myself because I lost my YouTube channel. That's how it all shifted. And ever since then, she has been coming after me for JK. For JK. So, like I said, I don't work for a treatment center. I don't place people in treatment. I don't deal with insurance. I don't do any of that. What I do when you reach out, imaginary you, whoever, I do that for free. I don't even get paid to do that. For those of you guys that message me and you need help with your recovery, I do that 100% for free. That's not my job. I don't get paid to do that. My job is managing people's social medias. That's my job that I get paid to do. Okay? I have another job where I answer the phones for Dr. B. And that's another job that I get paid to do. But all the others, like I don't work in rehab. I don't place people in rehab. I'm not affiliated with any treatment centers at all. Then I have a marketing job. I work on the marketing team for Recovery Delivered. And I have a discount code so you can get your appointment for 50% off at their doctor's office. That is not that's not body brokering at all. That's affiliate marketing. Having a discount code. That's how it all started. Because I'm telling you, Janine used to ride hard for me, y'all. Like I said, she, just like she's doing for JK, she used to do that for me. And she does, like I said, this isn't like the first time that she has been known to do stuff like this. Like, that's why I'm telling you guys, I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I always wanted to be on the side of her where I didn't have to deal with her unhingedness. Because, like, messaging my boss 4 or 5 times in a row, threatening him, telling him that if he doesn't hold me accountable, you're going to do it for him, that's unhinged. And I do really want to like make something abundantly clear to people. I have no issue with people making videos about me. You can make as many videos as you want about me. You can talk all the shit you want to talk about me, okay? Make as many videos as you want. That's not, I mean, it sucks. It's annoying, right? But cyber stalking / cyber harassment, which I have literally gone down and talked to somebody about this because like it started to cross over into that, was when she messaged my employer and went into my real life. Okay? I would never do that to her. I have never messaged her employer if she has one. I have never messaged anybody related to her or connected to her, none of her friends, none of that. I don't do it. I have her cell phone number. Okay, if I wanted to text her, and I have texted her. About 2 months ago, I texted her and I was like, please, will you just leave me alone, bro? You know I'm not a body broker. You know that. You know that, Janine. Okay? Um, she just won't stop. So, okay, let me see what y'all are saying. Sorry about that. I knew to stick with my gut and keep up with you this whole time. Wow, she used to have an anti-JK multiple video thing on her TikTok. JK only sees the dollar signs. Nicole has a genuine heart who cares and wants to help. Huge difference there. I have so much respect for you, Nicole, for the heart you have. I really appreciate that, Cheyenne. I really do try. Nicole works for a real doctor, not a treatment center. Trolls, please understand the difference. A real physician. And I literally, y'all ever heard of a front desk clerk? Have y'all ever heard of a that's like at a medical office, the girl that sits at the front desk that checks you in for your appointment, and if you need to call and cancel and reschedule, she does that too. That's me. Okay? If it's the weekend and you are a patient of ours, you can call me and say, hey, Nicole, I'm at the pharmacy and they're giving me a hard time. I can't get them to fill my medication. Can you please call Dr. B? That's what I do. That's not body brokering. That's not illegal. That's not wrong. That's none of those things. And so ask any questions you guys want to ask me. You don't need to explain. I understand why you want to. I can't understand why people in recovery can't be supportive of each other and make up lies like that. Right. Like I have no problem with people, like I said, having an opinion, thinking my content's triggering. Maybe they just don't like my personality, right? But like just lying like this to be lying, like you have no proof that I'm a body broker. There's nothing that you could even me messaging somebody and saying, yeah, sure, here's my link to Recovery Delivered. That proves nothing. That is literally what I do. That's if you want to use my 50% off code, I'm going to send you the link so you can use it. Right. All she did was show us you get paid legally and have not one, but two jobs. Exactly. And I really want to make it really clear to people that getting paid a salary wage to make marketing content about a company that provides telehealth is in no way, shape, or form body brokering whatsoever. Body brokering is so intricate and so evil and so horrible. It has to do with insurance fraud. It has to do with 13th stepping, paying vulnerable addicts to relapse, defrauding like it's horrible. It is horrible. Bribing them, and it's just terrible. I did a great video about what body brokering actually is with my friend Terrence over on his channel. It's called Sober Gang Experience. And this video, he did so good on it, you guys, because he pulled clips and proof of what body brokering actually is. What's crazy, Roxanne, is that Janine was on methadone for years. She just got off of it, I think, in 2021. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2021 because we celebrated. We celebrated her successfully tapering off of methadone. So you would think she would be a supporter of that, but I don't know. And that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, she knows that I don't body broker. She knows that. She knows that. She just wants to be attached to somebody who is bigger than her, showing her attention, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. And to her, this is what I have to say. You think that's your friend? Why is she promoting you on her channels? Why isn't she having you on and interviewing you on her YouTube channel? Why isn't she helping you grow your socials? You know what I mean? I tried to do that for you. I gave you access to my shit to help you. Okay? I'm telling, she will learn, and it's going to be unfortunate because she's just getting taken advantage of, is all that's happening right now. Right? How dare I point to people direction to recovery? Exactly, right? Love you, Megan. And I support methadone 100%. I'm just sharing that she used to be on it and she was able to taper off in 2021. And like I said, I supported her, you guys. I like lifted this girl up and like I said, let her run my Facebook group, let her post. And this is how y'all don't understand. She would post some of the most unhinged, unfollowable stories, right? And I still let her do that because I felt bad for her, bro. Okay? And I'm trying to help her. Just straight up. Straight up. Um, Straight up. But that's awesome, Coco. We're proud of you. But you know, maybe if I worked for a rehab center, y'all could try to make the lie believable, but it's not even believable because I don't even work at a treatment center, you know? Um and so what's so fucked up about this situation is that all this time that I have been spending, the 2 days I've spent yesterday and today, talking about this and explaining it to you guys is time that we could have been spending helping somebody. Okay, helping somebody who's struggling with addiction, helping somebody find resources, helping somebody that is struggling. But instead, I have been on here having to defend myself and explain to people, which you know what, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind sharing with you guys what I do for a living because I'm proud of my jobs. I'm proud of my job. I'm proud of how far I've come. Okay, there was a time in my life, you guys, where I was not employable. Like people didn't want to employ me. I was not dependable, and I couldn't be trusted. You know, we're gonna take my blood sugar while we're sitting here talking. I couldn't be trusted, and so now I'm proud of the positions that I hold for the people that I work for. You know, um, I love I love Dr. B. He has helped me so much and he continues to help me and my family still to this day. He would do anything. If I relapsed tomorrow and needed help getting sober, Dr. B would totally help me. Free of charge, 100%. Come on down. What do you need? Let's do this. Because and that's the kind of doctor he is. He cares about his patients. He truly cares. And that is why I am affiliated with him. Yeah, exactly. And so I just want people to understand that, I know it might not be a big deal to you guys, but to me it's something that I feel like I need to speak on. After this live, I won't talk about it ever anymore. I've been doing really good on stepping away and getting back to what matters. But 87. So but I want to, I've always prided myself on being transparent with my audience. Okay. And so I pride myself on being honest with you guys. You can ask me anything. Like I said, I work for a social media marketing company, a digital marketing company, and I manage multiple doctors, one doctor, one therapist, a lawyer, another therapist, a guy who owns a pawn shop, social media accounts. Okay. And then I work personally answering the phones for Dr. B. And then I also do affiliate marketing with Recovery Delivered, which is a telehealth provider. It is not a rehab. It is not Groups Recover. It is a doctor. It is a telemed provider. And they have doctors that are licensed in almost all 50 states. And that is what I do for extra. That's like my affiliate marketing job isn't even a third of the money I make. It's like literally a tiny little amount of money I get paid each month to make videos, marketing videos about the product, about the telehealth provider. And it's just to tell people, hey, if you want to use this telehealth provider, here's my code, Nicole, you get 50% off. That's what I do. Those are my jobs. I get paid $4,500 a month from my main job, which is in social media account management. I'm literally telling you guys my literal life finances. You know what I mean? And my social media affiliate marketing job is extra. That's not even the amount I get paid from my other jobs. And it's the same no matter what. So it doesn't matter if 75 people use my code or just one person uses my code. I get paid a salary wage from the marketing department. I check my blood sugar like once every couple days. Yeah. And I never thought that I could work for like companies online. I didn't know that you could do that until 2020 came around when I joined TikTok. And I found Recovery Delivered, and I just started, I was making videos about them before they ever put me on their payroll, because I had made a list of a whole bunch of different telehealth providers, and I was providing that information to my audience because people were asking me how they could get Suboxone, right? Because I'm on Suboxone and I talk about it so much. So people were coming to me and asking me how they could get on Suboxone in their states. And so to help them, because I literally would have like 10 to 20 people a day messaging me just on TikTok asking me how to get their own telehealth provider. So I was like, okay, I need to put together a list so that way I can provide this list to everybody. So I put together a list of like 7 or 8 different telehealth providers, right? So for 2 years, I promoted Recovery Delivered without making a fucking red cent. And then 2 years went by, and then I realized, wait a second, I've been promoting this company and they are getting all the benefit and I'm not getting anything from it. So I messaged every telehealth provider I was promoting, okay? Because I was doing it for free. I messaged all of those telehealth places. All of them were like, oh, thanks anyway, except Recovery Delivered said, thank you so much. We want to compensate you. And I was like, and you know what? That's the right thing to do. They didn't take advantage of me. And so the person who runs Recovery Delivered is actually in recovery also. So it was a perfect fit. So that's how that happened. So many lies on Reddit and TikTok. Being a new follower, I wasn't sure what it was all about. Yeah, Roxanne, and listen to me. For those of you guys who are seeing these things, just come to me and ask me. I will tell you the truth. I have nothing to hide. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, like I said, I don't. You can ask me anything. And to be honest with you guys, like I don't have to tell people how much money I make. I don't have to tell people what my paycheck is, but I do. I do, because I'm honest and I'm transparent. Okay? I don't have to tell you guys how I got connected with Recovery Delivered, but I do, because it's important. It's important that you know that I promoted them for years before they ever even put me on the payroll. You know? And it was because at the end of the day, I started my social media because I needed support, because I was struggling, because I felt alone. I was on Suboxone, and all these people were telling me in AA that I wasn't sober and that I wasn't in recovery, and they were pressuring me to get off. And so I made my social media looking for support for people that were like me. And that's how I started out on social media. I started out needing support, and then I ended up, after I got the support I needed, I wanted to help people and give back because they helped me so much. So that's when I really started in 2020 going live every day here on YouTube and doing meetings. My blood pressure's up because I'm kind of upset right now because, like I said, I care so much about helping others. And this makes me sad. I truly hope I'm not putting info out that you don't want, but the fact that you and your husband can relate is even more amazing. Yes, my husband is also in recovery. Yes. And my husband actually relapsed in 2020. And I was just about to tell you guys about that. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, my husband relapsed, and I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to relapse. And the way that I stayed sober was by going live every single day on this YouTube channel, or on my old YouTube channel, the one that got deleted. So I would go live every day and I would do meetings with you guys every day. Okay. And that's what helped me stay sober. Okay. My husband was in his relapse for almost 6 fucking months, bro. Okay. And I didn't get high. I wanted to get high. I asked him to give me drugs, but he wouldn't. Thank God. Because if he had, I would have. Because if he had, I would have. But he didn't. And I made it through it. And I shared that with my audience. And we all got through it together. We helped each other. You know? So I have always shared all these things online so openly, so transparently, with nothing to hide. And I have nothing to hide. Nothing. My husband has been sober. He will have 4 years sober this December. And I am so fucking proud of him. My husband, and this is another thing that I'm really proud of. When my husband relapsed, he lost his job. He got fired from his job December 21st of 2019. The next day, I got hired working for Dr. B. And that's how I was able to pay our car payments, our insurances, our rent, and everything. Was because I got my job. I got hired working for Dr. B and the marketing company that I work for. Literally the day after my husband got fired from his job. He got fired from his job. That day he got sober. And he hasn't went back at all since. And so that's when I literally dug so deep in my soul, and I utilized the audience and the support system that I have. And when I say utilize, I mean I just came on here and shared my fucking story. I don't mean I came on and asked for donations. I didn't ask nobody for nothing. I did that shit on my fucking own. And I carried my family, me, Nicole, for 6 months. My husband was healing and getting better and getting his shit together to get himself a good job. And I was able to keep us afloat until he could get back on his feet. Come on, Rockiana. You coming in here?
Here's his bone. He's been trying to bite my fingers off. So.
Oh, hold on. Everybody wants to say hi to you.
Yeah, steal him. Keep him in there for a little bit.
Okay. Say hello, Rockiana. This is Rocky Balboa Pludre. Say, I'm a bad boy. Bad boy. I can't help it. Look at his little mohawk, you guys. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Hey, let me see. I want to show him your mohawk.
I thought you cut it.
Can y'all see it? Oh, yeah, you can. I love you so much. This is my little snickle friend. Okay, go snickle.
Where, Rocky?
He is getting so big. Let me see what y'all are saying on here. Sorry about that. That's awesome. This is real life and it's hard. Yes, sweetie. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and it was like really hard, you guys. Whenever me and Neil went through that, and you never once talked bad on his name, not one time. And let me tell y'all something about that. So many people told me that I should have left my husband. I'll never forget it. I came online and I didn't tell people right away because I was afraid, because I had that woman, Carol, calling me a body broker, and that other woman, Tanya, calling CPS on me. So I was afraid to come and tell my audience right away because I was afraid that they would harm my family. So I waited to let everybody know what happened. I didn't tell them right away. But probably like right before my husband got sober, I let everybody know what happened. And so many people told me, you should leave him, kick him out, um, hold him accountable, tough love. Do you know what would have happened if I had kicked my husband out? He would have died, man. He would have went out and gotten high and killed himself. Okay? The only reason why he was alive and staying alive was because I was intervening and fucking up his shit. Okay? I kept on intervening and taking his card away from him, taking his vehicle away from him, and fucking up his fucking role. You know what I mean? If I had kicked him out and put him completely out, he would have went out off the deep end and he wouldn't be here today. He wouldn't be here today. But so many people told me that. They were like, you need to leave him. You need to turn your back. Da-da-da-da-da. I didn't do that, okay? I did not do that. What I did was I put a strong boundary up. I said, do not come here to this house when you're under the influence. I do not want Nathaniel to see you like that, okay? And that was one really strong boundary that I stood behind. Like him not coming home looking crazy in front of our son. Luckily for me, Neil was working a job where he was working noon to like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So by the time he would get home every day, my son would already be asleep. Thank God. Okay? And so that's how I was able to make it through that situation and keep my little boy protected and not thinking anything differently about his daddy. You know what I mean? But it was the hardest experience I've ever been through in my life. I was sick to my stomach every single day. I was fucking like, my stomach was in knots. Okay. Every day I was worried, thinking about when I was going to get a call that he had overdosed in the bathroom at work, or something like that. And a lot of people think, oh, he must have, been on fentanyl. No, no. My husband didn't relapse on opioids. He relapsed on benzos. That's how it all started, was benzos. And then because he was taking benzos, he would try to bring himself back up. So he started doing cocaine. And so it was benzos and cocaine. But I stayed sober. And like I said, it was because I came here and I got so much support from people and y'all all helped me, No, I didn't record my husband in his active addiction. I would never record him and post him online. Ever. Okay? I would never make him come on my channel and tell you guys about his relapse either. If y'all are comparing me to Jessica Kent, just so you know, I would never do that shit. And that, to me, I feel like is a big reason why Reese has struggled, because she used his story to get her to profit. And that was like an emotional, horrible, very hard time for me and my family. It's still hard for me to talk about today, but I'm talking about how it affected me and my life. If my husband ever felt comfortable and he wanted to talk about it, he could, but he doesn't, that's not his thing. He has overcome that. He is a better man because of it. He had to go through that relapse to get to where he's at today. He needed to experience that one last fucking time, to realize that going out and using is not worth it, you know? Um, but like kicking him out and turning my back on him, it wouldn't have helped the situation at all. What helped the situation was me standing in my truth, staying sober, staying stable, and keeping our family together and standing on what I knew what was right, which was to get my husband balanced back out on his medications, get him in for his mental health, and help him get away from the job that he was working, because he was working at a job that was too much responsibility. People say that's because you two are made for each other and know what triggers the relapse. But it's when you love someone so much it hurts, is when they need you the most. Yeah. And what triggered my husband's relapse was Kroger. Kroger was literally treating my husband. They were slave driving my husband. Okay. Straight up. It was horrible. They were taking advantage of my husband. My husband is a very hard worker, and he is also somebody who is very, very smart and is always in managerial positions. And so at Kroger, as a manager, he was a manager. If somebody wasn't doing their shit, my husband would rather go in and do it for them and get it done, so that way they don't lose their job and he doesn't lose his job. So imagine all the people taking advantage of my husband because he was such a stand-up dude and he would have your back if you got sick and needed to call in. So what happened was my husband was the manager that you always wanted to work on Mr. P's shift. And so what that happened is my husband became the work dog, and everybody would take advantage of that. And Kroger took advantage of my husband and worked him to the fucking bone, 24/7, 7 days a week. And then when my husband needed help, they were nowhere to be fucking found. Yes, and remember in AA, remember them preaching about you can't stay in recovery with somebody that's in active addiction. Girl, yes. And people would tell me all the time, y'all aren't going to make it. Two addicts can't get sober together. Yes, they fucking can. And that's another reason why, like, I've been talking to you guys a lot about why I left the rooms. It's not because I'm trying to bash AA or NA. It's because I truly believe that those programs teach you self-limiting beliefs. They teach you to stay stuck in one situation. They teach you that you can't heal and grow past things. And you can. You can get sober together. Yeah. And, one of the things that I really struggled with the most when Neil had his relapse was um, I was trying to fix, manage, and control his life. So instead of him wanting to get sober and change his life, I was trying to make him want to get sober and change his life. I was making him get a sponsor and work the steps. I was making him go to meetings. These were not things that he was choosing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it didn't work. And so when he relapsed, I kept trying to intervene and save him from himself, right? So I would call into his job and say, hey, Neil's sick today. He can't make it into work, right? Because he was too high to go in. One day I was on the phone with a lady named Anne. She's been a long time subscriber of mine, and she's a lot older than I am. She's like in her 60s or 70s. And this was like 4 years ago when we were on the phone, and she was talking to me about a situation that was similar to what was happening with me and Neil. And that's when she told me that I was hindering my husband's recovery. I was keeping him in a relapse. And you're probably going, what? You can't do that. Nobody can do that. I was assisting my husband in staying high, and I didn't even realize it. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is when my husband would be too high to go to work, instead of letting him go to work and get fucking fired, bro, I would call his job and say, he's too sick to come into work. Instead of letting him drive his car when he was so fucked up that he would probably drive down the road and crash into a brick wall, I would take his car keys from him and drive him to work. Instead of letting him empty out our bank account and put us in a fucking financial bind, I would take his bank card from him and keep him from going to the bank and taking out money that way. What was all this doing? All of this was enabling him to continue on with his bad behavior. Even though what I was doing wasn't enabling him, like I wasn't like, here, let me get you the drugs. I was trying to stop him from hurting himself, losing his job, hurting somebody else, right? What I had to do was I had to stop getting in the way of his process. The process was he had to get fired from his fucking job to have a wake-up call. But I kept on jumping in the middle of the process. I kept jumping in the middle and intervening and not allowing him to hit bottom. I kept rescuing him from his own rock bottom. And I was like, when she said that to me and told me and explained it to me, I was like, oh my God, you're right. And literally, I'm not even lying to you guys. God is my witness. The minute she told me that, I stopped. 2 days later, Neil got fired from his fucking job and got sober. Do you mean for 6 fucking months I was intervening, saving this motherfucker from hitting his ass on the fucking ground? And I could have fucking he could have gotten sober 6 months ago if my dumb ass wouldn't have gotten in the way? Oh, hell no. What? I am so fucking serious, y'all. Bye, Shaquille. So serious. So serious. Isn't that crazy? Who would have thought? I didn't even realize that I was doing that. I thought that I was keeping him safe. I thought that I was saving him from himself. What I was actually doing was I was intervening in the process, his own process of relapse and recovery, you know? And so a lot of you parents who watch my channel are probably listening to this and you're probably going, oh, damn, I've been doing that for my son or daughter. Or, oh, damn, I've been doing that for my husband or my wife or my sister or brother. Oh, shit. And it's so hard. It is so hard to not do it because to you it feels like it's the right thing to do. The right thing to do would be to take somebody's keys away from them and not let them drive drunk, right? Sometimes it takes what it takes. Sometimes it takes somebody getting a DWI or getting into a damn near fucking fatal car crash to make them realize that it's time for them to make a change in their life. Sometimes it takes your husband completely bankrupting your fucking bank account for him to realize that he has to make a change, you know? What you're doing is you're saving them from the consequences of their actions. I just kicked my 17-year-old out last night. Unless she goes to treatment, I have no idea if what I'm doing is right. It fucking sucks. You're absolutely brilliant. Such patience and thoughtfulness is rare these days. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. After leaving my husband 4 years ago, he has finally got 164 days clean. Will I never go back? It's great that he's able to be a father to his kids. That's awesome, Cynthia. I agree. Nicole is so down to earth and so real. That's what I love about her. I appreciate that, Cheyenne. Lindsay says, I just kicked my 17-year-old out last night unless she goes to treatment. I have no idea if what I'm doing is right. It fucking sucks. So in that situation, Lindsay, because she's a minor, I have a totally different opinion because she's a minor. Okay? If she's a minor, this is what I say, and y'all might not agree with me, but she's still a kid. She's still a child. you know. Um, that's when I would get her. I would petition the courts. I would go to the courts and I would have her fins petitioned, and I would have her put in treatment against her will, mandatory by the state that you live in, because she doesn't know what's good for her. She's just a child. She's not old enough to make her own decisions. She's not a grown up until she's 23, in my opinion. Um, and so my mom and dad had to do that with my sister when she was a kid. They had to have her fins petitioned because she was a danger to herself and others. Oh God, you're in Oregon? Oh, never mind, Lindsay. I understand you got an uphill battle, honey. Um, so in Oregon, you guys, they're basically allowed to like have drugs on them and they won't get in trouble. They get like a ticket. Um, but still, because she's a minor, I would think it would be different because she's a minor, you know? All they can do is write a ticket. That is, have to pay for. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because she's a kid. That's just, and listen, at the end of the day, when I'm talking about people having to be willing to make changes in their lives, I'm really talking about adults, okay? Adults who have the capacity to make decisions and choices in their life. When it comes to adolescent children that are struggling with addiction, I have a totally different outlook on it. And I say, do whatever you have to do to get your child safe and out of harm's way. So was stealing drugs, cars, pills, alcohol, everything from 14 to now she's 21 and has score for beating up her mom on Christmas. If it's been a pattern, send them away. Yeah. Lindsay, I had to kick my son out at 17 because I couldn't control him and I didn't know what else to do. This was 8 years ago. So, and there's really not a lot of help for adolescent children that struggle with addiction. There's very few and far between treatment centers that help adolescents, you guys. And then the ones that do are like those wilderness places that are horrible, and that like harm kids. So it's like a double-edged sword, So anyway, I hope that do you guys have any questions? If you have any questions, like I said, this is your chance. This is your chance to ask me the questions that you have. If you have been assuming something or you have been seeing something that's been said about me and you want to know the truth, just ask me. Just ask me. I'm not going to get mad at you. This is your chance to ask the questions, you guys. Okay, so if you got them, put them in the chat. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. How did JK get my channel taken down? So I actually posted the messages. Come here, baby. So they reported my channel, her Discord, okay? So she used to, I don't know if she has it anymore, but she used to have a Discord where her and her followers would all chat and message each other. There was about, I don't know how many people were in that Discord, quite a few, but her and some people in her Discord were all talking. There's screenshots on my community tab about mass flagging my account. Okay? Mass flagging my account because I did not like the videos that I had made about her. Okay? And so that's what they did. They mass flagged my account for selling drugs. That's how they were able to get it deleted. Okay? Because I wasn't breaking terms of service. I didn't have copywritten material. They said I was selling drugs. And I was a smaller channel. I tried to fight it. I'm like, what? I don't sell drugs? What are you talking about? That's what they did. And so I tried so hard. I messaged I emailed YouTube for so many months, you guys, trying to get my channel back. Oh yeah, that's how it happened. That's it. Look at me. I have the email. I'll post the email on my community tab if y'all want to see it again. It's from last year. So it was I think it was March of last year. I got an email from YouTube telling me that they were demonetizing my channel. And I was like, what? That's what happens first. That's why I've been trying to warn you guys. That's why I told Tira Nicole the other day, like, if they're hitting you with demonetization and shit like that, then they're just going down the steps. They hit me with a demonetization first, right? And I emailed them and I was able to get my monetization back. And then the next thing I know, bam, the channel was completely wiped from the internet. So I messaged them and I was like, what's going on? And then they messaged me back and said that I was selling drugs. Did you ever try to talk to JK like woman to woman? Yes, I did. 100%. She has my cell phone number. I have her cell phone number, and she would lie to my damn face. Um, she actually still has a video on her channel to this day called Body Brokering, where she took the description box from my channel that was deleted and talks about how me having my Dr. B's phone number and the recovery delivered link was body brokering. And then when I messaged her about it and was like, bro, how are you going to use my description box and call me a body broker? She literally texted me back and told me, that video wasn't about you. Then why are you using my description box from my deleted channel? That's what you're dealing with here. You see how she responded to Mindy when she tagged Mindy's abuser? And she said, no, I didn't. And it's literally there in black and white. That's what she does. She lies. Oh my God. When I saw the video, I literally died. I couldn't believe that I got a cameo on his channel. Honestly, I was fucking so excited because it was my ding 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 ding. You know it. You know I was laughing. I love it. I love it. It doesn't make me upset at all. I tried to fight to get my channel back. I emailed YouTube. And I could not get anybody to. I couldn't like. It was like a automated response back and forth with me. And I fought for like 90 days trying to get it back. No, I didn't see her TikTok, but I'm sure she's called me that a million times. No, there's no nude videos of Jessica. Oh, you know it. It doesn't, and that's the thing. Like that's the only thing that they keep saying it because they see that it makes me upset. But it's not making me upset because like I'm like, oh no, they found me out. It makes me upset because it hurts me because I care about people being afraid to reach out to me because they think I would do something like that, you know? But she can keep saying it. All she's doing is promoting me. Okay. At the end of the day, putting me on your million follower channel pushes people to me. And then people stay here and get to know me. So it's no skin off my back. Okay. Like, in fact, I am thankful and grateful for the shout out. And it doesn't matter if it's a negative shout out because at the end of the day, it sends people to me. So if she posted about me on her fucking million follower account, baby, I'm over here smiling from ear to ear. Yeah, like acting like you're on a call. Okay, girl. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Honestly, that's how I found you. That's so funny. So true. 100%. So true. Thank you for the free promotion. Free promo. Do I think Jason's really going to find F Boy? I don't know. We'll see. We'll all see. Like calling Schmindy and me to Cole, like it doesn't, people know who you're talking about. So, like, you're literally promoting me. And I've said this since day one, like, and I will be honest with you guys. Back in the day before I understood social media, like a couple of years ago, if somebody would have made a video about me, it would have hurt my feelings and it would have made me very upset. Now it's like, if you make a video about me, more power to you, baby. You're just promoting me. When are you going to realize that? And I've been trying to tell that to JK since day one. She just can't get it through her skull. She gets triggered really bad. And so she has to, you know what I mean? Um, at the end of the day, you're doing exactly what we want you to do, which is promote our channels because our channels are smaller than yours. So thanks for the free promo, baby. But the cameo I got on Burner's channel was fucking epic because I put that video on YouTube. So you posting it on your channel, it doesn't embarrass me, bro, because I'm the one who uploaded it. Please, sir, can I have some more? And I don't have to make a skit to say shit. Like, I'm just going to say it. Okay? Like, I don't have to make a skit or call you Jessica Kinty or something. I just say Jessica Kent is a liar and a fraud. Like, I don't have to make a skit to say that. You know? Just like I said on Pino's channel, she ain't shit. Sending more people my way, 100%. 100%. And this isn't TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, TikTok, all them little kids over there playing in the mud, whatever they do over there. This isn't TikTok. This is like, YouTube is grown folks, you know, who can see through the bullshit. But oh yeah, I do want to be honest with you. Like I was saying before, back in the day, like I used to get really upset. Like when that lady, Carol, she was the first person to like really start making, Carol and the lady Tanya, the fake therapist. They were the first people to like really start just making tons and tons and tons and tons of videos about me. And like I said, it's always the same thing. She's a body broker. And so, like I said, um, at this point, like, I'm just going to start calling myself Nicole the Body Broker. You know what I mean? Um, but that lady Carol was the first person to like really start making multiple videos about me saying that. And I'm telling you guys, it used to make me so upset. Like I was emotionally distraught over it. But I guess it's just like being on social media over the years, I really learned that, like I said, people making videos about you, whether they're positive or negative, on social media, they all have the same result, which is sending more engagement to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I really started to lean into that because it's not harming me at all. Um, I'm not going to lose my job because you called me a body broker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lose my husband because you said that I'm a, like, it's not going to affect me in that way. Social media isn't my job. It's just something that I do for extra. And so, do you know what I'm saying? So I don't depend on making videos for my livelihood like you do. Yeah, she can't see it because it's because she's um mentally unable to. It's because of narcissism. It's because of antisocial personality disorder that she can't see it. Okay, what other questions y'all have? Because I know y'all got some. Bring them to me. I'm telling y'all been wanting to know the tea, so come on with it. If you want the tea, you want the truth, ask me the damn questions. Um, hey, insert the song. Somebody, I need you guys to edit me saying, um, I don't fuck with you. Oh, perpetual victim. All the time. All the time. It, it would be different, like if I did work for a rehab, it would be damning. Like I probably would have lost my job because of people saying this over and over again, and people would be calling the treatment center. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like I don't do that. Like I don't work for a treatment center, so that's why I still have my job. That's why you know what I'm saying. Like, and I keep trying to explain that to people. Like that's why it doesn't make any sense, because I don't work in treatment, you know. But it's like that's the only thing that they can say, because they know that that makes me upset. Which at this point now, it's starting to like. Now I'm starting to realize that whatever, just say it. Say it. I'm going to put it at the end of my motherfucking name from now on, because that's how much I don't give a fuck. Send the police to my house, send the feds, send the FBI. I'm waiting. I love that clip of you in the sunglasses. Oh, yeah, with the cease and desist. Yeah, that cease and desist was sent to me 10 months ago. 10 months ago. Me too, Lou. But that's how. Okay, I guess that's all y'all wanted to know. I'm glad. I feel like I answered everybody's questions that asked anything. All this bullshit started because I was sticking up for Mindy, and I knew exactly what I was doing going into the situation. I knew that I wanted to stick up for Mindy when I saw JK online outing her relapse. You know, what happened with Olivia? Nothing. I haven't talked to Olivia in like 30 days, but nothing happened. I haven't talked to her. But if you're meaning like, did me and Olivia have a falling out or anything like that, all the stuff that has came out, she had came and made amends to me like over a month ago, 2 months ago. Everybody has come and made amends to me. Tracy made amends to me. I apologize to Tracy for talking negatively about her as well, because I was really hurt because she was, going behind my back. And so all of us have made amends, and we have all moved on and are good. Um, I even made amends with Brenda Indigo Masquerade. I messaged her, I texted her, and I apologized for talking about her eyebrows, because it was kind of not nice for me to do that. And I admit it. But yeah, everybody's cool. Just, stupid little disagreements. Yeah, like a lot of people were making content about Olivia, but that didn't have anything to do with. I mean, it's all I already knew it. They were all talking shit about me. Um, at the end of the day, they Olivia and Tracy and that little group of people, they were all together. They were all talking shit about me. All of them were, you know. And so it doesn't matter to me. To me, it doesn't matter who started it. To me, it doesn't matter if so and so started it and so. What matters to me is nobody nobody stepped in and said, "Hey, we should just tell Nicole, to her face. If you feel like this about Nicole, instead of us all griming up together in a group chat, why don't we go to her and talk to her, And so that's all I care about. But it's all in the past, like I said. Um, Tracy, Olivia, Brenda, we've all made amends and talked to each other. Now I don't know if they are friends with Olivia or if they talk to Olivia, but I know that my conscience is clear and I'm good. Did JK force Tracy to make that video saying that the CI document wasn't real? I wouldn't say that JK forced her. What happened was when that CI document was sent to Tracy, she included it at the very end of, I think, part 3 of her docuseries about JK. And she uploaded that docuseries part 3 in the evening time on her Patreon first. And the next morning when she woke up at 8 o'clock, there was an email, like early, like not even 10 o'clock in the morning, from the Fort Smith people, right? Saying that uh, they sent her that document by mistake and that they knew that she obtained it using my address and that if she didn't remove it, that they would take like legal action against her. So she had to take it down or else they were going to, uh, I don't know. I don't know what they could do. It was their fucking mistake. But that's what happened. And that CI document was sent to Tracy by mistake. Straight up. Straight up. It is what it is. Um, it was not forged. It was not fake. I said that I thought it could have been forged because I was manipulated by JK. And I emailed Elaine because JK knew that they couldn't send me the real document, that they would have to send me the fake one. So she knew that's why she kept begging me to email Elaine. Please, Nicole, please, you'll see I'm not a CI, you'll see. So I messaged Elaine. She sent me the different one. And that's when I thought, oh my God, did I lie to my audience? That's all I cared about. I didn't give a fuck about Jessica Kent. What I cared about was, oh my God, have I been lying to you guys? Right? So that's why I thought, oh my God, did Tracy forge it? But she didn't. And it was all so fucked up. Honestly, this is why it's so important, you guys, to not to think and sit on things before you react. Okay? I learned such a valuable lesson with this whole situation. It was like a knee-jerk reaction. You know what I mean? As per usual, yes. Rocky, no. Hey, no. Um, I have no idea where where 5 came from, you guys. I have no idea. There's the one that Tracy originally got from the FOIA request. And then there is the one that Jason put a watermark on, and uploaded into the smaller J. Kent Snark subreddit. Okay? And then there is the green copy, which, if you guys know about the Arkansas green paper rule, then you know that green paper signifies that it's a CI document. And so that's how. That there was one that Jason literally took a watermark off Canva and put it on there to try and fake it and make it look like it was faked. That happened on, like I said, on the smaller subreddit about Jay Kent back last year. Yes. Well, it's Arkansas. She got arrested in Arkansas. That's where I live. For those of you guys that don't know, I live in Arkansas. And so, and let me just make something clear. Like, I never in a million years, when Tracy started FOIA requesting all the stuff that she got, I never in a million years thought that we would find out that JK didn't do 5 years in Arkansas Department of Corrections. I never thought in a million years that we would find out that she didn't do no more than 15 days in the hole. I never thought in a million years that there would be no disciplinary action or no records of her beating up chomos. Like, I legit didn't realize how deep the lies went. Okay? I had no clue. I was dumbfounded when all that stuff started coming out. Like, it blew my mind. And then when Jason started letting everybody know that he wrote his stories down and sent them to her to tell on her channel, it all made sense then. But he was the missing piece of that puzzle that really, really, I think, solidified it for me. Is that he was basically, he was the one who was giving her the stories. Yeah. And that's what I don't understand, like, how people don't see that. Like, you legit ran out to the feds and seen, like, you told them he was there. You let them know that he was there. Plain as day. You legit called the law on your ex trying to get him arrested before your court date so he would miss visitation with your kids. Like, just think about, that's why I'm telling you guys, is it so far-fetched to think that she orchestrated helping, she got my channel taken down? Is it that hard for y'all to fathom it now? You know what I mean? Like, this girl legit called the police and told the police that Reese had a unregistered gun on him, trying to get him arrested before he came to court so he would miss court, family court. Like, that is terrible. Okay? And honestly, I didn't think that she was that vindictive and horrible of a person. I still was giving her the benefit of the doubt. But to me, that's just like so grimy, you know? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Sorry about your dog passing away, baby. That sucks. Um, my mom and dad had to have their dog put down. I think it was last week. She was our family dog of 18 years. So I'm sorry. I understand what you're going through. Yeah. So the way that Reese and Jason know each other is Jason was locked up for 10 years. While Jason was locked up in prison, Jessica was writing him, okay, while she was with Reese. When he got out of prison, she brought him into their lives and introduced him to Reese as her best friend. But when actuality, she was sexting him, writing him emails about how she wanted to while he was locked up for 10 years. So that's how Reese and Jason met, because she brought him into their life. which I which is even more crazy to me, because like when you think about it, she had a like I mean, I'm just being honest, like she had a great thing going with Reese. He was making good money and she was making good money, and he was keeping their family afloat, probably so where they could use her YouTube and social media money probably for whatever they wanted to use it for, and just living high off the hog. um Crazy. Right. If you guys all knew that she was emailing Jason sexually explicit emails the whole time she was dating Reese, but sitting on YouTube sharing about how in love she is and how she's getting married, and that they're going to adopt, he's going to adopt her daughter, and all these things, selling you guys the dream. And it was all a lie. All of it. All of it. Planning a whole ass wedding. Yep. All of it was a lie. Getting his name tattooed on her arm. Remember that, you guys? And he came home and he was like, he goes, "Is that real?" Ah, oh, God. That was so wild, dude. I felt like I felt secondhand embarrassment for her on that one. Um, but even like last year, I was still like feeling bad for her and like trying to see, but now I don't. Like I know, and that's what she still has going on with a lot of people online, is that they feel bad for her, but they don't know the real her. They don't know the vindictive, evil, working behind the scenes. Like I said, getting channels deleted, getting channels demonetized, getting copyright strikes put on people's shit. Um, she does all, pulls the puppet strings. Well, I don't know. I don't honestly, like, I don't have nothing against the Buster. Um, I don't know him, and um, I just kind of think that he's just the next victim. He'll be the next victim. Um, I don't know how long it'll take, 6 months, a year, 2 years, who knows? But whenever the time is up for him, he'll be the next one who's content. And she'll be telling us about how he abused her and financially abused her and physically abused her and took advantage of her and used her and did all those things. Hey, Brandon. And I'm not saying this because of like just seeing Reese. I'm talking about, this is a pattern going all the way back to when Randy, Reese, Jason, like, she's a black widow. She was sucking the blood out of the men. Yeah, and even like so many people have tried to like say that I was laughing at her abuse and stuff like that. Like I would never do that. And everybody knows that. People who know and watch me know that just like Janine tried to say I was laughing about her mental illness. No, girl, I'm not laughing at you having Asperger's, okay? My nephew, they don't call it Asperger's anymore. It's called autism spectrum disorder. But my nephew was diagnosed with Asperger's, autism spectrum disorder. So, and that's my sister's son. Okay. So, no, I wasn't making fun of you because you have autism. Okay. I'm making fun of you because you sit in the same dirty, funky ass robe for days and don't change it. And that's nasty. Nasty as fuck. Okay. Get it right. I'm not, I don't laugh at people's unfortunate things like their mental illness or mental health or them getting their ass beat by their boyfriend. Okay. I've got my ass beat in the past. Before I met my husband, I was in a very abusive relationship. You can try and make that happen any way you want to clip my videos, but the people who really know me and who watch me and who have been here for a while, or even if you don't, if you come in here and you thought that I was laughing at somebody's DV, and then you actually sit in here and you hang out with us and you get to know the person that I am, you know plain as day that that wasn't happening. What I laughed at was her faking a panic attack. That's what I laughed at. Sure the fuck did. Laughed my motherfucking ass off. When she said that, that pissed me off. My nephew has that too, and she says she uses her robe for it. Understandable, but hasn't had it for a year. About the robe, I totally understand having a favorite shirt or favorite robe or whatever. That still doesn't make an excuse for being nasty. Okay? My nephew has a favorite shirt, right? And he buys it in multiple, so that way he doesn't have to wear the same nasty one over and over and over again. There's no excuse. Okay? Okay. Never. I would never do that. Right. How Buster likes knowing she has a roadmap of dudes tattooed on her. I know I wouldn't be okay with knowing my girl has had numbers. Yeah. To me, like having a guy's name tattooed on you is just like, it's like 16-year-old, 17-year-old little girl, little kid shit. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry, Emma. Yeah, they don't show loyalty when you do it with every single person that you come in contact with, every single guy that you come in contact with. You know what I mean? It's not special. Sierra says, my autistic son has a favorite blanket and we wash it almost on the daily. Bless his little heart. Sierra, respect, because you don't want your son to be having a blanket that's caca, right? It's just part of being hygienic. So, but yeah, I'm not on the spectrum, but I do have like my favorite pillow. It's a body pillow in there. And it's long and it's gray and I sleep with it every night and I throw it in the washer. Rocky, it's his favorite pillow too. And he likes to knead on it and he'll grab on it with his little, and he'll knead his little hands like that. So I'm always washing it. But yeah, that's what they do. Her and Janine, Jessica and Janine, will say things like, she shamed me for my mental health. She shamed my DV. No, girl. No. That's, when somebody does that to me, it is sick. It is sick. That's like me coming on here and saying, well, Burner's shaming me for being an addict in recovery. So that makes it okay? It makes it okay to make videos about Mindy and saying that she's digging in the trash can for drugs? That's okay to shame her for that? So, you know what I mean? Like, no, come on, y'all. What? Making yourself a victim all the time? To me, that's just like lame as fuck. You know what I mean? But that's what she will do, and so will Bathrobe. She'll do the same thing too. She's making. You can't take it. Like you can dish it out all day long, making video after video after video after video. But then you have to victimize yourself. Like to me, that's so. It's just a way to manipulate and what it does is it works on TikTok. On TikTok, they can manipulate the younger audience. It's real easy because they're just scrolling. They're brain rot, but it don't work with the older generation.
Oh, you had mommy's glasses. How do you get your glasses again?
Really?
I mean, they're on the ground, and you gnawing on the edges of them. Or
Let me see him, Neil.
Well, babe, I don't know
how does he keep getting my freaking glasses? They were on the damn.
You got them off the thing.
Well, I'm gonna have to buy new ones now.
I thought you.
How did he get my glasses? I didn't put them on the ground.
Well, I mean, you think I did?
Man, that makes me so mad.
My idea.
Rocky. Now I'm gonna really have to get new ones. Look how scratched they are, y'all. Ah! Oh well. That sucks. Like constantly, like that's just you can sit there and dish it out all day long, but then you're gonna be like, she made fun of me. Come on now. But anyway, I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys tonight. We had some great conversations. This live has been so enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Oh my gosh, honey. When I tell you guys, Rocky is demolishing my shit around here. And look at him over there. Look at him over there, acting like a damn fool.
Yeah,
Rocky, what are you doing?
He was doing the Humpty dance on Big Cass.
What are you doing? Huh? Ah! Here he comes.
I know. I see you. You've already made me bleed once today.
I hope you guys had a good time, though, hanging out with me today. I'm going to start this load of laundry, and then I'm going to go lay down. What time is it, Neil?
7:30.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go lay down. Y'all know it's my bedtime. It's 8 o'clock. That's how much I have, I'm just like, I'm really just a mom. I am tired. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's past my bedtime, y'all. I hope that I answered any questions that you guys had. Yeah, I will put a community tab post when I go live tomorrow, so y'all will know, okay? 20 minutes ahead of time. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that I answered any questions you guys had about anything. Yeah, you can, and I'll let you guys know this for future references. You can always ask me, okay? I will tell you, all right? Like I said, no, I don't I do not make fun of people's mental health. I do not make fun of people's mental illnesses, okay? And I will tell you exactly what I was making fun of, the bathrobe, okay? Same thing with JK. No, I was not laughing about her DV. I was laughing at her faking a panic attack, okay? And acting like she didn't know the camera was recording when she literally does this for a living, okay? And so, same with the body brokering situation. I don't work for a treatment center. I don't place people in rehab, and I don't recommend anybody to go to any rehab. Okay? I do affiliate marketing for one place. It's called Recovery Delivered. My other jobs have nothing to do, they're social media account management. So, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Okay. Thanks for letting me clear all that up. And now, no problem, you guys. Tomorrow, what I want to talk about tomorrow, you guys, is I really want to talk more about, like, me and Neil and the relapse. Oh, it's going good. I've almost lost 30 pounds, Phil. Can you tell? You can tell, can't you, Phil? That's why you're saying something about it, huh? Look, I'll show you my tummy. Y'all remember how big my belly used to stick out? Um, Aw, I'm glad you liked it, Audrey. I want to talk tomorrow about like me and Neil going through, like, I want to talk more about what we went through when he relapsed and how hard it was for me. And talk about what I was telling you guys about the enabling and not realizing that I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm down to 193. Phil, I was 221 when I started in December, and now I'm 193. So, however much weight that is. My goal weight is 165 pounds. I want to get down to 165. So, but that's what I want to talk about tomorrow. I want to talk about how hard it was to get out of that enabling and learn that I was even doing it and realize that I was doing it and then course correct. So if y'all want to hang out tomorrow, I'll be live tomorrow morning after I take Nate to school. So it'll be like 8:30 in the morning, 8:30 Central Standard Time if y'all want to come hang out. Okay? Okay, cool. All right. Night, you guys. Bye. Love y'all.